All right, I hope that you guys had a great day accomplishing all of your work. I know you worked hard, and I hope that you were really great for your parents. I can't wait to hear their report to me about how awesome you guys were. We're gonna end our day with Junie B. We're gonna see what is going on with this girl. She makes me laugh and she makes me say crazy things when I read this book. But here we go, Chapter 7, Polite Rules. I looked down at myself. My bunny feet were bigger than clown feet. Also, my ears were floppish. And my bunny hands looked like giant paw mitts. I held them out in front of me. I could take a pie out of the oven with these things, I said. She says her hands are big like oven mitts. Lucille skipped around me and clapped. Yay, yay, we have a bunny. We have a bunny, she's saying, really happy. Because remember, Lucille, this was her idea, and Junie B wasn't super pumped about the idea of dressing like the Easter Bunny, but she's doing it. After that, she grabbed my bunny paw and she started skipping me to the flower garden. Only too bad for me, because skipping with giant bunny feet does not actually work that good. So, kerplop. I fell right over in the grass. And some of the children started to laugh. Lucille shooed them away. Then she quick hurried to pick me up. Only her dress started to get wrinkly. And so she dropped me in the grass again. And she smoothed her skirt very neat. Plus, also, she fluffed her hair and she shined her shoes. After that, she yelled to her daddy really urgently. Daddy, the bunny's down. Come get the bunny. Come get the bunny. Then Daddy ran over and he picked me up. Then he started carrying me to the flower garden. It felt embarrassing. I tapped on his head. This does not actually make me feel like a celebrity, I said. The daddy kept on going. I tapped on his head again. No one actually carries Santa. This is as she's being carried by Lucille's dad to the garden. Just then we got to the flower garden. The daddy put me down and he showed me the photographer. His name was Bud. Bud sat me in the bunny seat and arranged my floppy ears. After that, he went to his camera and he took my picture. Beautiful, he said, just gorgeous. I smiled. I liked this, Bud. Pretty soon, the children lined up to get their pictures taken. And guess what? My bestest friend named Herbert was the very first one in line. He zoomed to my seat real happy. I think you look nice in that bunny costume, he said. You don't even look stupid. Not really. I smiled again. Thank you, Herbert. You don't look stupid too, I said. After that, both of us said, cheese, and Bud took our picture. Lenny came next. Then after Lenny came Jose, and after Jose came Shirley, and after Shirley came all the other children in room 1. Instead, May sat in the grass all by herself because she was not a celebrity, of course. I said cheese a million times. Bud kept on saying beautiful and gorgeous to me, and I felt very puffery inside. I am an excellent celebrity, I told him. I am making these children's day. Bud laughed. I do not know why. And finally, all the pictures were taken. Bud shook my paw and meant goodbye. I will miss Bud. After that, Herb and I walked back to the picnic grounds. And wait till you hear this. Lucille's mother was passing out baskets for the egg hunt. I started to run to get my basket, only guess what? Kerplop! I tripped and fell in the grass again. The children laughed some more, and I pretended that I didn't care. It's fun to fall, I said. Even Herb rolled his eyes at that one. Lucille's mother helped me up and gave me a basket. I looked at her very upset. Yeah, only how am I supposed to hunt for eggs in these big giant bunny feet? I can't even run in these clumsy things. Plus, also, I cannot tackle or scuffle. Because remember, Junie was saying she was going to tackle people during the Easter egg hunt? Probably not the best idea. Tackle, she said, and scuffle. Oh my, no. This is going to be a polite egg hunt, Junie B. There will be no running or tackling or scuffling. We're going to behave like little ladies and gentlemen. I turned around. May was pointing and yelling at Sheldon and Lucille. stop whispering secrets, Lucille, she shouted. You're telling Sheldon where the golden egg is. I just know it. I'm telling your daddy. I'm telling your daddy. The daddy rushed over there and separated those guys. This bickering has got to stop, he said. If you three can't behave yourselves, you won't be hunting for eggs at all. I smiled at that comment. That would be a nice development, I thought. After he finished scolding them, Lucille's daddy blew a whistle. He told us to line up at the starting line. Everyone zoomed past me. I lifted my feet and stepped real careful. Then finally, I got there. And the daddy started telling us the egg hunt rules. Rule number 1, no running. Rule number 2, no pushing, pulling, or grabbing. Rule number 3, no trampling the flowers and plants. And finally, rule number 4, do not go anywhere that is roped off. He looked up and down the line at us. Does everyone understand the rules? I thought for a minute, then I raised my hand. Also, there's no tackling or scuffling, correct? I said, because I'd already been informed about that situation. The daddy looked odd at me. Well, of course, there's no tackling or scuffling, Junie B, he said. That goes without saying. I think it goes without saying, but maybe not if you're talking to Junie B. Jones. I thought some more. Then I pointed my giant bunny feet. Plus, there should be no tripping the bunny, right? I asked. Because the bunny is wearing unfair feet. The daddy frowned. There's no tripping anyone, Junie B, he said. Junie B has a lot of questions. Yes, but there's especially no tripping the bunny, correct? I asked again. The daddy sucked in his cheek. Okay, fine. There is especially no tripping the bunny, he said. Now, may I continue? I smiled. The daddy continued. The hunt will begin when I count to 3, he said. You will have 30 minutes to hunt for the eggs. When I blow my whistle, you will stop hunting immediately. And you will bring your baskets back to the table. Roger raised his hand. What's the prize for finding the most eggs? He asked. Lucille's mother smiled. Then she held up a big wad of flowers. The person who has the most eggs will receive this beautiful bouquet for his or her mother. She said, they're irises from our flower garden. I picked them myself. Aren't they lovely? Okay, let's pause. Irises. Does anybody remember from way back at the beginning of the year, September, we talked about irises. And it's a special flower. Does anyone know why? It's Tennessee state flower. Awesome. Okay, so Roger looks at the irises. I think my mother would rather have a set of Power Rangers, he said. Lucille's mother made squinty eyes at him. That meant no Power Rangers, I believe. Just then, the daddy blew his whistle. Okay, is everyone ready to start? He hollered. Ready? We hollered back. Ready? And so the daddy raised his hand in the air and 1, 2, 3, the egg hunt was started. That's the end of the chapter, and I can't wait to see what happens in chapter 8 when the egg hunt is actually going on. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun. So that was today's chapter of Junie B First Grader Dumb Bunny, and I hope that you've had a really good Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow.